You still married?
Yeah. I've been married 5 years.
How's that going?
How's it going?
Every time, everybody I know that's married, they having a terrible time.
So
everybody.
I tell my home, I actually like my wife. People get
That's
married
always
for love.
helpful.
I like my wife. It's different. I married somebody that I was in love, like crazy in love, where I wasn't in control of it because it felt good, and I was miserable. But I like my wife. The thing I said earlier about going along with a woman program, I chose my wife. When I was serious, I was like, yo, you got phone calls to make. I got phone calls to make. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Before that, I would just go along and people like, oh, that's your girl? I'm like, all right, yeah, sure, why not? You know what I'm saying? So I was very intentional. But the guys, if you look back, based off who they chose, they probably chose based off where they at and not where they going. So you get a cute chick, she about as useful as a wisdom tooth. Can't read, not nurturing. How do you do life with somebody like that?
Can't read.
Can't read, yeah. Then you add a kid to it.
I don't know. Maybe I need to reevaluate some of these things.
You in route?
Yeah.
You in route or you anti
what?
marriage?
By all means, you're
anti half for sure.
I saw the clip.
I don't do half. Half is not even an option for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would never do that.
So the last one was the one minus the whole.
No, I think in my life I've missed 3 of the ones.
3?
Yeah, 3.
That's good.
God gave me 3. He gave me 3. He definitely got some more for me, but I didn't.
He got another batch for you?
Yeah, he got another batch, but I definitely passed up on 3.
Yeah, I feel like in life you're gonna get 2.
Damn.
I think you get 2. So the
You
fact
only
you
get
got 3, I think
I'm
you
glad
get 2.
I don't think that, because then I'll be asked out.
It's definitely not 1. You don't get 1. Because
Right.
if you get 1, then somebody marry your 1, then it's all thrown off. But you get at least 2. And the 1 is that young one where you don't know any better. And 2 is the one that's like, oh, we've been through life and we sober and let's figure this part out. You don't get that many after that.
Nah.
My dad
I'm hopeful.
I'm
hopeful.
You're very
I'm hopeful.
stuck in how you think. And you got to find somebody who will be open to pivot with your stuck in how you think.
Oh, well, I mean, we're not gonna mess this show up.
No.
No.
No, but like, I'd rather you be happy than this show be successful.
Hilarious. No, you have a very strong point of view, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. As a man, you should have a strong point of view.
I have a very
if
strong
somebody
point
has to
of view.
live in your space all the time and you don't bend on anything, because all marriage is conflict resolution and decision making.
The only reason I'm glad you're saying this because he has passed on no marriage advice for anybody over here. So I'm glad to get a different perspective on it.
I don't even care if you get married, but you don't want to have a partnership with somebody.
Okay, so I don't know everybody's situation. Let's just say you were the provider and all that stuff. Yeah. You should like let them like make decisions.
What you mean? You mean you said if I'm paying the bills, should I let my wife make decisions?
You pay for every single thing. You're a gazillionaire. You gonna let them make decisions?
What type of decision?
No, let's just
no
say,
context?
Huh?
No context?
I mean, just period.
Any decision, like
I believe.
any financial decisions.
Like
do they get to
groceries?
make those?
Buying groceries?
Huh? No, of course. Hilarious. Who cares?
Bro, you're hilarious.
No. I'm saying like financial decisions. You think they should be a part of that decision?
What about like I don't like this car, I want this one?
Yeah, I could care less about cars. They can get any car they want.
Not this house. I want to live in this neighborhood. Our kids should go to this school.
See, I won't let them make neighborhood decisions.
What about our kids should go to this school?
They could be like, I like that house. That's cool. But neighborhood decisions, I'd be like, you don't really know anything about real estate. What are you? Why
you're so funny.
Why are we even like? What are you talking about?
This is a thing. This is dope.
No, it's not. It's not a thing.
It's not an act.
No,
it's a thing.
No, but why would I let her make real estate decisions if she doesn't know anything about real estate?
Wait a minute.
My friend,
but that's business though. That's different from
right. That's business stuff. So they shouldn't be a part of that. But now they should be like, I like that house though.
It depends on who you marry. So again, back to marrying somebody you like. I believe women, I'm gonna say in general, have access to God. if they choose that path. Every woman don't. You have access to God, but that's through the feminine part of them.
The only reason why I struggle because you just told me that 2 people told you that had access to God that was your baby and that wasn't your baby.
These were not godly women. And this is before I knew who I was. This is before I figured it out. So I'm saying the right women have access to God and they hear from God. So I'm saying I don't reject wise counsel from anybody.
No, I wouldn't either.
But what I'm saying is if it comes in the form of a woman, I don't reject that. That's why you marry. It can come in the form
of a child for me.
But also, since I've been married, my money got better.
Why is there no female prophets?
Huh?
Why are there no female prophets then? In biblical sense of any of that.
That's above my pay grade.
If the females are talking to God, how come none of them have told us anything?
The one thing that he said that Ron just said that Steve Harvey told me, he said when you get a wife, you make more money.
You make more money.
And that's what he told me. I'm still stuck on that. I'll be like, Steve, for real?
Because you ain't tricking no more. Like, the amount of dates you got to go on.
But it's only tricking if it hurts.
Completely understand. But it's still, if it ain't tricking, it's either time or money that you're giving to this woman.
Energy. You have to think up instead about thinking about making money. You're thinking about, okay, I need to take this girl on a date.
You managing fears.
But also you don't have shit. Imagine if you didn't have like anything to think about except going home to your girl. Once you got home, you don't got shit to do but hang out with your girl. You just be thinking about other business things and then start making more money. You got nothing else to think about.
All that stuff is
you just sitting around.
It's not
thinking.
sustainable.
Okay.
Whatever you're doing right now, it's cool. But at some point, we got health now. We can make decisions and. You know what I'm saying? But gravity time.
I'm taking some of this in.
I see you as like a Nick Cannon type of guy. No. Just a bunch of babies. Let your legacy live on. You know what I mean? Don't tie yourself down.
I have no babies.
Do you want kids?
Yeah, I just want one.
So what do you do with these toys?
Huh?
So if you don't have a kid, what do you do with these toys when you're done?
I'm just hoping he leaves it to me.
Yeah?
Alejandro's trying to be his son.
What do you do with all these things that you're collecting?
Hey man, we try. Hey, listen,
hear me out.
Everybody hasn't figured out life. Everybody is at different levels and different stages.
This part right here.
I know. You seem like you figured some things out, but you did get married.
Yeah, I did.
So you did get married, and you said you're having a great relationship. Everybody can't say that. My counterpart, he struggles in that category.
I get it, but it's waves. It's waves. Have you ever? What's the longest you've ever been in a relationship?
I was married for 15 years.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, have you updated your software since the breakup?
What's funny is he said was, too. That was that part.
But it's also young love, right?
What type? I mean,
it was a young love.
It's not his? It's not his?
Well, I mean, currently separated.
Right. But again, also, that's the young love. That's why I said it happens twice in life.
Yeah.
Right. There's a young love where you don't know any better.
Like 22, 21, 22.
It's not wrong. Whatever your situation is, I hope that whatever situation you're at right now, you update your software. Because when you don't update your software,
well,
that's when you either stay on the revenge tour.
I'm always updating. I got ADHD. I forget about most things that happened a couple days ago.
Well, it's a coping mechanism and it protects you. I got ADD too. I don't remember a lot of stuff. A lot of trauma I have, I forget.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's nice.
I just hope you update your software when you're done. Whatever happens. Yeah.
Thanks.
For real, bro. I've been there.
Currently updating.
It's currently updating.
Yeah. Before I met my wife, I had the one that changed everything. That heartbreak. That was the one that gave me the tools for this. Because I wouldn't be here without that last heartbreak.
So you were married once before now?
No, I had a really bad breakup before I met my wife.
Okay.
But I also knew I wanted to get married because I didn't want to have a kid and do it by myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm too busy to raise a kid. Oh, and I don't want no baby mama. Because I
definitely don't want a baby mama. But I could always take the kid over the mom now. Like you could just give me the baby, and then I just figure it out from there.
Bro, you're too busy. How does that work?
No. I just hire help. We figure it out.
Completely understand. You're not wrong. But having a kid, bro, kids gravitate to whoever they spend time with.
You have a kid?
I have a kid. He just turned 2.
Oh, that's
so what I'm saying is the long-term plan. That's why I'm asking you, like, do you want kids or whatever? Because what does that look like? Let's just say, if you don't get married, you have a kid and you have somebody help you raise your kid.
Right.
How do you spend time with your kid if you're always busy? And you're
I'm not always busy.
I feel like when you have the kid, you just want to.
Aren't you still in grind mode? You're still in grind mode, right?
Huh?
You're in grind mode, right? Like you can get a call and like, hey, I got to go to New York tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
That's grind mode. So
I don't know if that ever really stops.
Yeah. I feel like you want the kid to be like 12,
partner and
12, 14 years old right away. ready to teach him shit. You know what I mean? It's like the years
wait
before.
for that.
I know, but I feel like you want like the 12-year-old right away. But the first 12 years,
because babies don't care about that. Babies don't care about that part. But you're like, oh, I can just no.
At what age do you really like? 2 years old? Is he gonna remember anything?
Doesn't matter.
Like you can come in right when they're 5.
Bro,
and
I was traveling. I was on tour when my baby was 1. I'd be gone for 2 days and I had to reintroduce myself.
Yeah.
And as a man, it does something to your spirit. Like,
yeah.
Because you already feel like you're in the way anyway. Because you're spending time with mom, right?
The first 7 years is like very impressionable on the kid, 4 or 5 years. But also like when my kids are young, they go to Israel for like 2 months every summer to spend time with their family over there.
Right.
When they were younger, they wouldn't like. It would be different when they came back after 2 months. They'd be like, standoffish.
Who's the tall guy?
Because what you're saying right now is business, and you can't treat a kid like business. So I wonder, just walking it all the way through. Let's just say you do have a kid, and you're not married. How do you do life and nurture this kid and nurture the business by yourself? Because if you have a good partner, you know they're getting left in good hands, and they'll take care of your kid and raise them right. Because if not, some stranger, whoever that person may be, will raise your kids, teach them morals, teach them values, because they'll spend more time with your kid than you would.
I'll raise your
have
kid.
a kid that wind up hating you. Huh?
I'll raise his kid. I'll spend time with him.
Hell no.
Damn.
Hell no.
Damn, Alejandro.
You teach him Spanish.
That's funny. Funny.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Kids are tough.
I feel like life is all compromised. Nobody can have it all. I don't care who you are.